Guys, welcome to My Guy Reviews. Today we're talking Comic-Con special. So literally just going to talk about some of the stuff that got announced, some of the trailers that came out, and kind of like the Marvel-y kind of things. And as always, got my guy Brig, got a guest today, a special guest coming into the show. And who is that?
Who's special today? Oh, wicked. Oh, you mean me?
You mean you?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So
Great to be here.
Comic-Con's the big one, right? Every year, all these companies go down there, showcase some of the new stuff. DC have been there for, they showed Shazam and a few others last year. But this year, I think, hands down, Marvel won Comic-Con. I don't think DC even turned up this time. I think,
Was it a competition?
Yeah, it's always a competition between the two, right? Because this year, they've only got Wonder Woman coming out next year, I think. So they don't have a lot on. But yeah, so...
They got new seasons and stuff coming.
Yeah, TV shows, no one cares about. No one watches
Flash,
this.
Super.
No one cares. No.
I haven't seen them, so I can't talk.
Exactly. So you haven't seen them.
If they finally finish it, I'll get the DVD box set.
Yeah. So
when it's over.
So Kevin Feige was on there talking about Phase 4. So we've seen Avengers Endgame, we've seen Spider-Man, and now he's kicking into Phase 4. Phase 4 movies start from kind of the new Avengers, because spoiler alert for Endgame, a lot of those characters are no longer part of the MCU. So this will be spoilers, because some of these films will be spoiled based on what's already previously happened. So spoilers, right? Spoilers. The first film that Marvel have announced for May next year is the Black Widow movie. How excited are you for this? Scarlett Johansson is black. So this is a prequel. This is set before.
Okay. Well, I was never really interested in her or in the first place, so no. Rotten.
Rotten. Okay, yeah, that's a good rating.
What about yourself?
We'll say fresh or rotten for you, right? I'm actually for me this is fresh. I think they've only had one female-led superhero movie so far, Marvel that is, and that's Captain Marvel, which I think
so great either.
I think it was fine. I think two-thirds of Wonder Woman is better, and then 1/3 of Captain Marvel's better than Wonder Woman. So between the two of them, you've got a really good film. But together, yeah, they're fine. So I'm looking forward to this. I think they've learned a lot, and it shows from like when they did Black Panther, which the female characters had a bigger role in them, and they were really strong characters. And in terms of who's actually in the film as well, Rachel Weisz, Scarlett Johansson's in there. The girl from Fighting with the Family, she was also in Midsommar, the main female lead. She's in it.
Okay, I know who that is.
The main female lead in Midsommar. You know who she is. You saw that film.
I saw that film recently, I know who you're talking about.
Hence why I said that. So I'm excited for that one. That's the first one that will come out next year. And then the next one they announced is the Eternals.
Okay, who's that?
Okay, so they're like a Marvel family. We don't know much about this one. No, but this. It's like Inhumans in a way, but basically they're kind of like it's a very obscure kind of comic book that existed years ago, similar to like Guardians of the Galaxy. So cosmic stuff.
That's good.
But the star cast is incredible. So Angelina Jolie, you know her. Richard Madden, you won't know him. Kumail from Silicon Valley, you ever seen that? Or The Big Sick? Oh. He's in it. He's really good. Lauren Ridloff, I'm not sure who that is. Bree Tree Henry, I don't know who that is. Salma Hayek, Desperado.
Okay.
Yeah, the female, she's in it. And anyway, there's a picture of them all, and it's a very diverse cast. So it's not just all kind of like white people or kind of black people or whatever. It's a very diverse cast. It looks good. Very little is known. There's no kind of trailer. There's nothing out there. But how excited are you for this? So fresh. Oh, fresh.
Yeah, I like obscure.
No, November 2020 is the release date for this one.
Excellent.
So that's your fresh.
Yeah, I love obscure. I started watching Marvel, like the cinematic universe, thoroughly when Ant-Man came out, because it was something different.
So not Guardians.
And that too, yeah. Well, that definitely as well. Yeah, anything more obscure, I'm in for. What's up next? What about you?
This one's fresh. I think the Starcast is great. I think
it's all going to be fresh for you, I reckon.
You know what? It might be. I'm
Scared.
I'm a fanboy, right? So,
so
I love everything fresh first, and then and then it's just once the film's out, it's either fresh because I was right or slightly fresh. So I'm excited for that. It's a November release, which will be good. So it'll be next year. So we might see some trailers drop, like a teaser by the end of the year or something. So yeah.
Cool.
The next one is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Okay.
So they've gone for an all-star Asian cast.
Excellent.
You won't know Sim Lee. You won't know Tony Lee. Do you know Aquafina? She was in Crazy Rich Asians from last year. The year before. What? The big summer blockbuster that came out.
Yeah. Weren't all of these guys in Kill Bill?
No,
as part of the Crazy 88.
It's such a racist. No, I don't know much about this one. This one actually really, I'm guessing he's some sort of see the Ten Rings. I always think of Mandarin, so I'm guessing there's something to do with the Mandarin in here. And Shang-Chi is either a kung fu master or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know what role Aquafina does, but she's she's killing it right now. She was in a film that got released, I think it was last weekend or weekend before in the US box office. Got limited release, but it's become the highest grossing per theatre film of the year so far. It's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. So her career is just going on. She used to be in a rap group as well. She's starred in loads of kind of movies and stuff as well. So she's doing really well. So this, to me, super excited for this one. This is definitely fresh. This is coming out February 2021. Yes, right. This is fresh.
Right. Yeah, well, I have to see on this one. I mean,
can't sit on the fence.
Has he got any superpowers, or is he just? What's the superpower angle?
I bet he does. I bet he has some form of. But I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be on the fence for this one. Yeah.
No, you can't. It's either fresh or rotten. We have no in between anymore.
Fresh or rotten. Let's go for fresh for this one.
Oh, cool.
Now at least it's different still.
The next one you've heard of, actually Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Into the Multiverse of Madness.
Awesome.
So it stars Benedict Cumberbatch. It'll also have Elizabeth Olsen. So Wanda. Remember her? Or Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch. Her real name's Wanda. She's in this as well. Okay. And multiverse to me sounds like they're finally going to explore that multiverse theory that they talked about in Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, I mean, Doctor Strange can already do all sorts of magic-y multiverse stuff. So
yeah,
and we saw it in his first movie that the main antagonist was from a multiverse universe, wasn't he? So
yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. They've got the same director again. Obviously, Benedict Cumberbatch was really good as Doctor Strange. I think he's really grown into the role.
He's good in everything.
Yeah, he is. And they're going to have Scarlet Witch in here as well. And if he opens up the multiverse, this could kind of like maybe other characters or stuff can happen in here. We don't know. Yeah. We could see. You could actually put Chris Evans back in the film because it's multiverse, right? So you can have a alternative timeline where Cap is still alive and he's still normal day.
That no one ever dies.
Or you could be in a multiverse where Cap is dead. Cap is the bad guy.
Oh, that'd be good.
So there's so much. The multiverse just opens up so much stuff. It doesn't have to be around Avengers. They could be out solving mysteries anywhere.
We could open to a universe, the DC universe.
No. No. Let's keep
and then Superman has to kill evil Captain Marvel. Or evil Captain America.
Superman's got his own problems to worry about. Like, make a good film. Start with the basics.
Have to deal with that first. That's true.
Yeah, forget.
Give DC to the Marvel universe. They might do it better.
It doesn't work like that. You just need someone like Kevin Feige, up on top, who looks after it all. And Jeff Jones would be good. You just have someone like him who knows the comics well and just sits there and just maps out where he thinks that the universe should go. Have the characters do their solo films, come together as Justice League, kill the big bad, go after your solo films, have them interlink. I mean, someone can do that. It's not that difficult.
Fresh or rotten?
For me, this one's a fresh.
Excellent. Yeah, it's got to be fresh for me as well.
Allegedly as well, this is going to be Marvel's first, not Marvel, MCU's first dip in making a slightly horror film or scary movie.
Oh, wicked.
So I don't know what they mean by that, because it's
slightly.
I say slightly because the MCU.
Maybe like Venom
thus far,
was like slightly horror.
Was it?
Slightly.
It's just,
Venom was slightly scary.
it's just because it's at night time. It doesn't mean it's scary.
There was. Never mind. Go back and listen to our own reviews. Your
No, it's just because it's shot at night. It's not horror. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Scene.
Yeah, but Shazam had one as well, and that was a kids' film.
Okay, what's
that could be quite scary. No, it was quite scary. I know what you mean now. No, so for me,
that's not the only one that
this is fresh for me. Doctor Strange. And you, what did you give it? Did you give it fresh or
fresh,
rotten?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Before I knew that, I love the independent movies, like the independent heroes, and Doctor Strange was an excellent movie in the first place. All the way they just shot everything. It was everything transforming around him, all that sort of effects.
Yeah, that was such a cool effect. Yeah,
we're bound to see more stuff that's even more out there if we're going to see the multiverse. So. Yeah,
that day where they had the buildings kind of folding in on top of each other, had that kind of like Inception kind of thing about it. But I think it was done better.
Yes.
At least they weren't falling asleep as a dream inside a dream of a dream. This was just much better.
They were planning on going into someone's dream.
The next thing that they announced and have a date for is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh, excellent.
The director's back. Taika Waititi is back, November 2021.
Back from where?
As in, he's back to direct the film. He directed Thor 3.
Oh, okay, good.
Ragnarok.
Because that's the one everyone likes, yeah?
Everyone loves that one.
Others,
so, for yourself, fresh or wrong? You love Thor.
From knowing very little, of course it's fresh. I mean, he's in outer space now, right?
Well, he's going off with the Guardians, so we don't know. I don't know how much...
he might
twist
leave
on this, right? Yeah. So
okay.
now that you said it's fresh, slight twist. Right. So Tessa Thompson, who plays Valkyrie, she's back, and it's also confirmed that she will play the kind of first. I don't know what gender, sexual preference they're saying, but she'll be the first kind of non-heterosexual character who has a big role in the film, and I can't remember what they referred it to, but she's in it. But also Natalie Portman is back, the Jane Foster. Yeah. But in the panel, they gave her Mjolnir, so she might be Jane Foster. So she might take on the Thor mantle in this film.
Okay.
How cool will that be?
I don't quite understand it.
so Mjolnir is what Thor uses. That's the hammer.
Oh, the hammer. Okay.
The hammer, right? So you have to be worthy. Not Thor. You have to be Thor. You have to be worthy to pick up the hammer. Yeah. So that's why Chris Evans, Captain America, picked it up in Avengers Endgame and in Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Because he's a pure and he's worthy of the hammer. So in this film, at some point, Natalie Portman's going to take on that mantle. Now, it doesn't mean she becomes Thor. It just means she's worthy to wield the hammer. But there could be more to it as well.
Yeah, and she could be the one moving forward. So Thor.
Exactly. This could branch out where this could become Thor, Chris Hemsworth's last film, and she could become the female Thor going forward.
Yeah.
So so I'm looking forward to this.
As long as they handle it better than Captain Marvel, they pick the right people.
It's just like kicking a film when it's down, right? It's just
the
like a dog with a bone, isn't it?
You know what?
It's because she didn't smile enough for you, right?
It's just the actress. Um,
It's an
yeah,
Academy Award
fresh.
winning
They,
Oscar.
they can be good with this. Yeah, why not?
It's quite mean. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Yeah. So fresh for me. November 2021. Now, then they announced a few more things, but they haven't given dates to. And now, just purely, I'm going to say what they are, and then you just say if you're looking forward to it. So fresh or rotten, as we've said before.
Okay.
So the obvious ones: Black Panther sequel.
Fresh.
Ryan Coogler's back. He's confirmed that he'll be directing again. So I'm guessing Chadwick Boseman's back. We just don't have a date for that, but you've already said fresh. Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Fresh.
James Gunn is back. We don't know when. And the rest of the team will be back. So you've already given it fresh. Now, the film that you've kicked down the most is going to get a sequel.
Oh, no. Is it going to be directed or written by anyone different, or is it the same?
Right now, it's unconfirmed as to who will be directing or writing this one.
Okay.
Captain Marvel 2.
Well, it will depend a lot on that, but I'm going to mix it up with a rotten for this one.
Oh. And then the biggest announcement came when two-time Academy Award winner, I always pronounce his name wrong, so Mr. M. Ali walked onto the stage, and Kevin Feige confirmed he's going to play Blade.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No director, no writer, nothing has been agreed, but yes, so they've got two-time Academy Award winner to play Blade.
It's a Blade reboot.
Right. Yes.
Reboot fresh.
Excellent. So there's other things, but there's been no kind of talk about or proper announcements. But he's talked a bit about Fantastic Four. Would you like to see Fantastic Four?
Yes.
Fresh.
So far, I've not seen a good Fantastic Four, but they're going to do it good, fresh.
About time. Some X-Men films. Raw or fresh.
How are they going to get X-Men? Are they going to get the rights for X-Men now?
They bought out. Disney bought Fox, so they own them. They own everything now.
They own everything now,
except Spider-Man.
They're just renting Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, fresh. Let's see what they do with X-Men. Yeah.
The other thing they didn't announce, which is a bit confusing, is Deadpool 3. So now that Disney bought 20th Century Fox, there's no announcement of Deadpool 3. And Deadpool, I don't know about you. Did you enjoy the first two?
Yes, but I can't see them bringing it into the universe though, because he's so different.
He is, but
they're afraid of his non-family friendly side.
He is, but he's still a fun, vibrant superhero, right?
Yeah, and kids love him.
He's not a dark, moody hero. So he fits into that. He's not a DC character mold. He's actually an MCU, but he just swears a lot. And he
swears a lot, yeah, and he's got sex jokes and stuff. And
I really want them to announce something to do with it. I don't know how. Maybe X-Force, Deadpool, somehow. Captain. You know what would have been good is he's got this time travel, right? So somehow Deadpool travels back in time, and he has an adventure with Steve Rogers.
We bring back Steve Rogers.
Exactly. Captain America, the straight man.
Yeah,
Ryan
goes
Reynolds,
and
Deadpool.
This relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Just pisses everyone off. That'd be great. He goes back and taunts Iron Man as well. Why not?
Yeah. There's also a really good comic book, which is Deadpool. What's it called? Kidnaps a young Peter Parker and takes him on a road trip. I guess this one, so that's a potential idea as well.
Yeah.
Other things they announced for TV shows. So again, Rotten and Fresh. Now these will star the actors who've been in the MCU films. So the first one that they announced that will go to Disney streaming is Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Okay. I don't really do the series, so they're all rotten until I can be bothered.
Wow. Another one that they've got is Wonder. No, yeah, but you have to just say, are you looking forward to the Falcon and Winter Soldier? So it's either rotten or fresh.
Yeah, it's rotten. I can't be bothered with series. They're too long.
Well, there might be 10 episodes. It might be 13. They might not be long. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
The other one that they've announced is Wonder and Vision. Is that Scarlet Witch and Vision?
Fresh. I want to see that. I want to see that done properly. Yeah, I want to see their relationship.
A Loki TV show.
Now that's tempting.
Tom Hiddleston is back.
I definitely want to see them do something decent with Loki.
So Anthony Mackie and Sebastian
tempting.
Stan,
Okay.
Winter Soldier. You've got Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany in this, in the other one, and Loki is definitely going to be starring Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, I'm tempted by that one. That is a tempting fresh there.
So that's a fresh. Okay. The next one they announced, but they don't have that much details about, is the What If. So what Marvel did years ago, similar to what DC did, where DC can do alternative timelines.
Yeah.
And so Marvel came up with comics with the What If scenarios as well, where what if Captain America was a zombie, or the whole world's a zombie and Captain America fights them and stuff. So
Futurama did an episode called The What If Machine.
Yeah, and that's what this is going to be. So they've done a What If. They've announced a What If TV show.
Okay. What, fresh or rotten? Fresh.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
Let's
I think they could take this anywhere. So
Of course they can.
I don't know how or what scenarios you could take from the comic books or what they were thinking of, but I think this could be really cool.
I mean,
if you do them as anthology episodes,
yeah.
if you do 2 or 3 making one episode and then 2 or 3 make another episode, something like that. So if you've got 12 episodes in the season, you could have 3 what ifs in that season if you do it by 3 episodes or something, or they could be feature length what ifs.
Yeah, I mean they all have to be very savvy to what the universe is, which I think will make them interesting.
Yeah, you have to build.
They have to know what really exists, and then they have to acknowledge the fact that they're outside of that existence. So
yes,
yeah, that should be good.
You have to build your own what if universe in that episode, and then almost destroy it by the end of it.
Yeah.
If those playing blocks aren't available to the next team. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's a really fresh idea.
Excellent. Yeah, fresh.
And then Jamie Renner, Hawkeye.
Okay. TV show.
Yeah.
Whatever, rotten. I don't know.
Rotten. You're not interested in?
No, not so far. What about you?
Okay. You know what? He's my least favorite Avenger, but actually some of his thingies would be quite good. You know, like he's actually quite good at doing what's it called? He's really good at shooting arrows, right? So he has to be good. If he's an Avenger, you have to be really good. So you know what? Fresh, yes, fresh.
You're on the fence.
I'm on the fence, but I'm saying fresh. Sticky by my guns.
You're on the fence looking in the fresh direction.
Yes, I am.
Pretending to be fresh.
Exactly. I think it will be fresh. I think they can pull it off. If anyone can, Disney can. I'm saying fresh. Disney.
If anyone can, Disney can. Shit.
Yeah. So I'm from the slate of what will be Phase 4. There's no talk of Avengers next films either. But overall, what's on this slate, I'm actually looking forward to it because it's very unusual. Eternals, the Shang-Chi, all of that's different kind of films to what we've seen previously. It's not tons of sequels yet.
Yeah.
There is Doctor Strange sequel confirmed in that first Phase 4 block, but there isn't tons and tons. So it'd be interesting to see what they do. Plus, we want to see sequels to like Black Panther. I do anyway. I want to see another Thor film, Guardians film. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the whole MCU post Endgame.
Yep, a whole new start really to seeing fresh characters and rarer characters. Yeah, definitely, me too.
Brilliant. Okay, so Comic-Con also announced some other TV and movies, and most of these we'll skip through quite quickly because I think you're not interested in most of them. So Chapter 2.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel.
Oh, so this is fresh.
Part 2, yeah, fresh.
Brilliant. Top Gun sequel.
Sequel or reboot? I don't even.
It's a sequel.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you not see the trailer where he goes back and says, "You've been working here this many years. You're still in the same position."
Right. I did see it, but I didn't understand it clearly. Not interested in.
Not interested. Oh, that's rotten. So the only thing with Terminator, they showed some kind of behind-the-scenes footage, and a few more bits, and I think we announced that it's going to be R-rated. So are you looking forward to this, rotten or fresh?
Okay, so this one, you got me excited for this one when you said it was slated as the Terminator, like straight off 3. Terminator 2s.
Yeah, this is the new 3.
But then when I saw So I saw what they were saying about it, and they just kept on going on about relentless action, and it seemed like maybe that sale that it's going to be like the new official Terminator 3 is just a sales thing. They know that that's going to work, and I'm not looking forward to it now. I'm seeing a Rotten coming up.
Oh, I'll
I'm
say
seeing it being.
fresh.
It's going to be another Terminator sequel that's not necessary.
Uh, did,
Yeah,
did,
harsh.
did you see
You're
the?
fresh though.
I'm from fresh. Did you see the Cats trailer?
No, I don't think I saw that
I
one.
didn't put that down. Okay, that's fine. The next thing that they have announced, the BBC have also announced season 2 of His Dark Material. Now, I don't know if I sent this to you. So this is based on the Golden Compass books. There's a bunch of books by this writer, Philip Pullman. So,
Okay.
and they made it into a film called The Golden Compass. But basically, HBO and BBC have announced that season 1 of this show is coming out. And they've already started shooting season 2 because they realize it's really expensive. If we can get the first 2 seasons out the way, then if the girl grows up a bit more, it's fine because it takes a long time to make them. And then, you put the effects in and stuff. So the kids grow up really quickly. So the first one's not even out yet, and they're already banking on a second season, which is always a bit
dangerous.
Very dangerous. Because if this turns into an expensive mess, they've already spent the money on the second season. I'm not massively into the books. Trailer looks fine. I think I'll watch it, but that for me is rotten, I think.
Okie doke.
Jay and Silent Bob we talked about before.
Yeah.
Did you see the trailer?
I have seen the trailer. It's all about rebooting their own film. It's quite
yes,
strange.
it is. Yeah.
But I think the first film was kind of like that as well, kind of trippy and Inside Out, and
yeah,
it looks like fun actually. Yeah, fresh,
brilliant.
Yeah.
They also announced Creepshow is getting a new 12-episode anthology show. So do you remember Creepshow growing up at all?
Yes, vaguely. Yeah, it rings a bell. Yeah.
Yeah, so Creepshow is going to be turned into kind of like a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror / Black Mirror kind of TV episodes.
Yeah,
not cartoons, but actual episodes. So there'll be standalone episodes. Now, as with all things, if the first episode's good, but then the rest of the season's rubbish because there's no through line, I don't know if you'd invest in all of them. So for me, I love horror, so I'd watch this anyway.
Yeah.
But how good the kind of first few episodes?
It depends. Like, is it going to be like Black Mirror, where every episode is separate? Because that's how Creepshow works, isn't it?
That's how it is. Yeah.
So I think I think it'll be hit and miss. You will want to watch them all because you'll know that each one will be totally different.
Yeah.
And you'll be looking forward to what kind of twist they're going to send out each time.
Yeah, see what comes up next.
So
fresh it is then.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty season 4 had a trailer, but I didn't send it to you because I'm going to watch it anyway, regardless.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that. Yeah.
I don't need to see a trailer. That's fresh. Another one that I do want to talk about is The Witcher. Did you play the games?
I haven't played the games, no. But I know of them because obviously it's a game I should have played really because I do like
an RPG open world kind of game.
Setting.
But so Witcher 3 is on the PS4 Game of the Year edition. It's just amazing. There's so much content. You can spend thousands of hours in the game. It's a great game. And Chris, not Chris, but Henry Cavill is playing the lead in The Witcher. So I'm looking forward to this. Really, really looking forward to this.
Yeah.
So it's a definite fresh.
That's good. I'm looking forward to seeing it as well. I love seeing these video game movies and
it's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Oh, in that case, no, I won't bother.
Okay.
Okay. For one thing, when I was watching it, I was thinking this feels like the pacing would be of a TV show, but it didn't actually tell me whether it was going to be a TV show or not when I watched the trailer, which is a bit of a problem.
So it's going to be a TV show, and I think for a game this big, I think TV show works because if you think about Bloodborne, which you never actually played to completion, each boss you fight and the whole area and what you'll travel through. It could be their own episode. So you could have Yharnam as its own, and then the first kind of the cleric beast in that example. You got that as your kind of boss battle. So you can build that whole world, and then
Yeah.
you have your starting point, and then you
I
goes
was
off on
thinking about this
adventures and
earlier,
stuff.
actually, yeah. When I was watching the trailer, and I was thinking about that, I was thinking about San Andreas, which we've been talking about a few times as well. And I think people have tried to turn that into movies as well, like cut it all down, all the cutscenes. And I was thinking then, even that sort of thing, as a video game, it would be better as a series because
Yeah,
the idea of a video game is you don't play it all in a row. If it's an open world game, you see a little bit of the story, and then you go out and do some stuff in the open world, and then you come back. So
exactly.
really, yeah, episodic is the way to go.
So I'm looking forward to this. This is fresh for me.
Okay.
Have I converted you around now?
I don't know if I want to invest the time watching this. I'm very hard to get hold of to watch an entire series. So
It's on
um,
Netflix.
I will watch. I'll watch the
You have
first
to.
couple. I have to. I have to watch. I'll watch the first episode and see if I'm hooked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some
That's
of
a
the
pretty-
other things that they talked about, which we can just kind of skip over, unless if you ever watched The Walking Dead. Do you watch Walking Dead?
No, I know of
No.
it though, obviously.
We can skip that. 21 Bridges looks fine. It's just they slapped on Russo brothers' name just so they
Yeah.
could try and sell an action film with Chadwick Boseman. It's fine.
Okay.
Do you watch Westworld?
No, I've seen some
No.
of it, but no.
Okay, well, there's a new season out. And then Watchmen TV show. A new trailer came out for that.
Okay,
Based
that's
on
an
the,
actual TV show, is it?
Yeah, that's going to be a TV show this time. So
Does that
they
confuse me as well? It didn't tell me it was a TV show.
again, yes.
You know, I was looking at it thinking, why is it just called Watchmen? Because
Why not
obviously there's
Watchmen 2?
already a movie called Watchmen.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, so this is a TV show. So imagine Watchmen, the movie was 3 hours plus. Now you can actually spend the time, build the world, and slowly tell the stories the way they should have been done.
well, yeah, because it came from.
I'm
a
looking
long
forward to
series,
this.
isn't it? So,
This is fresh for me.
yeah, I mean, the whole trailer seemed to be focused on the one aspect of identity and sort of concealment. So maybe that'll just be the first season's overarching story.
Yeah.
I'd like to give this a watch. I love Watchmen. Yeah.
Brilliant. So we're on the same page for a change. And a couple of other ones which I'm not really. I don't watch enough to kind of like have an opinion. Star Trek,
Right.
the TV show. Not really.
Right.
Nothing
No,
there.
I don't watch it
Marvel Angels of S.H.I.E.L.D. is getting its final season. Fine. Don't really watch it. Batwoman's getting her own show on the CW network again.
That
I don't
show,
watch
well,
Flash or Arrow or anything, so it's fine.
Girl.
But they also announced the Dark Crystal
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah, that's
So
interesting. Is it a TV
Yeah.
show as well?
that's the
Oh, God.
TV. Yeah, these aren't films. These are TV
These are
shows.
tricking me. I mean, they trick me in the cinema as it is, but at least they tell me at the end of a trailer, oh, it's a series made for Netflix or whatever.
So would you be interested? Would you be interested in that as a TV show?
I was interested in the movie
Yes.
as a remake, but as a series, maybe I'd watch it if it's like 12 episodes or one season. I probably would give a watch. Yeah.
For me, it's rotten until someone tells me it's fresh.
Yeah.
So once you've invested all your time and effort and tell me if it's any good, then I'll watch it.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm interested.
Another thing they announced is Snowpiercer. So this is based on a TV
Oh, yeah.
show. It's a
Okay.
movie starring
Right.
Chris Evans. It was a really good film, and I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it. It's
What
it's
movie?
about kind of society and kind of how they kind of work. Because now that we're in the future, post-apocalyptic future,
Yeah.
and the world
The
outside
trailer
is
looks
all
really
super
good.
cold.
Yeah.
That was a film, and it had an actual ending to it. So
Okay.
they did it in an hour and a half or 2 hours, whatever it was, and I loved it. It was really good. So to paste that out into a whole TV show, which is the trailer I told you to watch with Jennifer Connelly,
Another series.
I don't know if I'd watch a whole season of it. It'd have to be
No.
something really good, because I've seen a really good film about it. So
The content that was in the trailer looked like enough for one movie. It did not look like a series. It looked like a really exciting movie.
yeah. So imagine
Yeah.
there's a movie out there that's really good. Now we're
Yeah.
gonna split it into a TV show.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't put enough. They certainly they gave a good overarching idea of what it was, but they didn't really show enough characters that would make it worth turning into a series. So we'd have to. It's another wait and see. I think have to watch an
Yeah.
episode and see if it's worth it.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
Let someone else watch it and then tell us.
Yeah. Okay. Do that. Yeah.
So
give everyone
all,
our email address. You can tell us.
Yes, we will do. That's all the stuff from kind of Comic-Con. I think Marvel stuff I'm super excited for. Some of the movies and TV shows I'm half and half. Most of it just wait and see. There isn't anything in there that you're just like, I can't wait for that. I think they're all fine. There's a lot of CW stuff, so there's more Arrow, Flash, Batwoman, all that. I don't watch that enough to be interested in it. So
Yeah, I would want to watch it, but I don't have the time for one thing, and the other thing is it annoys me that there's so many services now that they split it up so that you can't just have one service and just watch all the things you want to anyway. They just makes it difficult.
yeah, and they're going to be moving to because DC have their own streaming service as well.
Yeah, and Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people. I know. I think it pushes people towards like trying to watch things without having accounts as well, like using other means. So yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Exactly. Well, I think Comic-Con was good anyway. We got a good amount of Marvel stuff out of it.
The
A lot
Marvel
of TV
stuff is
shows.
good,
A lot of TV shows in there as well. Rick and Morty and stuff is being announced, so that's all good.
yeah. We just have to wait for Rick and Morty all the time. We know we just have to wait and wait.
Exactly.
So-
I mean, I'm going to watch it regardless. You just got to tell me when it's out. Yeah, I don't need to watch a trailer and advert for it. I'll sit
The trailer's
back
just a bit of fun while you're waiting, really.
I guess so, but they'll show you clips. Like in films, people always say they show too much. Sometimes, if you're going to watch something,
there's only one. It's only one straight clip, and it might have even been made for just as a trailer. So it won't spoil the thing for you, I don't think.
Okay, I'll just wait for the season.
You don't want to be teased.
No, I don't want to be teased. So just get straight onto it.
And then wait for another 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Change their mind.
I know. Oh, if only they could turn them out quicker. But then the quality might not be as good. So, yeah, it's a tough one. Tell us what you all thought of Comic-Con as well. Like, if you enjoyed it, if you saw anything on there that we missed or we're not talking about. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. final season. I'm not going to get into it. There is talk about Ghost Rider. I'll watch that when that comes out. I think Lobo is introduced in Krypton. I'd watch Lobo, but yeah, the rest of the stuff I'm not interested in. And then how can they contact us, Monkey?
You tell me. You have the details.
We have an email address called myguyReviews@gmail.com. We have a Twitter account called myguy_reviews at Twitter. We have an Instagram called myguyReviews on your Instagram.
Okay. Is it My Guy Reviews then? Okay.
Yeah.
At whatever.
It's in the description, links as well at the bottom as well. So just hit us up on any one of them. We'll go back to our normal topic episode next week. We just thought we'll give a bonus episode, talk about Comic-Con briefly, tell you guys what we're excited about, which in your case is nothing.
Nothing. I've forgotten already. What was I excited about?
You killed the mood.
I like the Thor's eagle lady or Pegasus lady, wherever she is.
Valkyrie.
That's the one. I'm looking forward to her.
Okay, she was in Creed 2 as well, in Creed 1. Tessa Thompson. She was also in you watch Men in Black?
Yes.
She was in that.
Okay. What, the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're looking forward to someone who you can't remember.
I'm looking forward to the character, not the actress.
Okay. Anyway, so thanks for listening. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.